Northland Foods in Mellon is providing our food for us. That's where that comes from. Our drinks and food. And they're helping sponsor our show too. The sawmill up here in the corner. After the parade, Glenn is going to hook his steam tractor up to the sawmill up here, so you want to catch that. Get 2 spots here? Just like or you got this saved? My aunt is coming here. Right here. Right here. Sure. Thank you. Right there. This afternoon, I don't know exact time, but we're going to have a horseshoe tournament up here in the corner. That's new this year. There's going to be some teams that are going to be competing. It's actual competition, so you might want to take that in. Can you hear me all right? All right? All right, here comes Glenn. Keep her going. Glenn and Linda driving a 1909 Case steam tractor, rated at 9 horsepower, 30 horsepower on the pulley. He's pulling his water wagon behind with the wood on top. So he's set for a full day's work. Keep her going, Glenn. There she goes. Got to throw more wood in. That looks like a pretty nice wood there, Glenn. Yeah. Thanks, Glenn and Linda. Save a horse. Drive a tractor. Boys and their toys. We gotta have toys. Big, small, noisy, quiet. Gotta have toys. Here's our raffle tractor, 1956 Ford 960. They were only built for 4 years, 3 or 4 years. Nice tractor. Get your tickets. Raffling off today at 3 o'clock. Here we have Garrett, and he's driving a Ford 800. What year? Thanks, Garrett. Sammy's driving a 5610 Ford. This is a diesel. This tractor was designed to groom horse track racing tracks. So, you know, where they race the horses. So that's why the flotation tires on there, so they wouldn't rut up the track. It goes pretty good in snow, too. Here we got Timmy Munson. He's driving a 1951 Oliver 77. Weighs 5,500 pounds, 36 horsepower. Thanks, Timmy. Murray Smear is driving his 1949 John Deere Model M, rated at 20 horsepower. Here we got Bob Miller of Mason driving his 1948 Farmall M. Driving his Farmall M. Rated at 40 horsepower. Here we got Rick Frostman driving his 1962 Oliver 770. 770, rated at 50 horsepower. He's got the bucket and he's getting ready for winter, I guess. Jerry Anderson of Sanborn, driving his dad's 1957 Ferguson 40, rated at 30 horsepower. Had that tractor a very long time. Thanks, Jerry. Ryan Brenneman is driving a 1951 Farmall C. This was our raffle, right? This was one of our raffles in previous years. Kyle is driving a 1948 Farmall M. Thanks, Kyle. We got Sawyer Peters is driving a 1960 John Deere 730, rated at 60 horsepower. Owner is Dave Brenneman. Here we got Melina Norton driving a 1949 John Deere B. Owner is Dave Brenneman. Rated at 27 horsepower. Thank you for bringing that through the parade. Here we got Dave Brenneman. He's driving a 1958 John Deere 820. This tractor weighs 10,500 pounds, 76 horsepower. Isn't this great? Our youth driving tractors? Give them a round of applause. Woo! Good to see them in the parade. Quinn is driving a 1948 Ford 8N. And doing a great job too. Thanks, Quinn. Thank you. Here we got Leanna. Leanna Lipsky's driving a 1947 Oliver 60. Very nice. Thanks, Leanna. Wyatt is driving a 1950 John Deere Model R. This is a 2-cylinder diesel, 48 horsepower. Thank you. Steve Krause is driving his 1952 John Deere Model 50, 28 horsepower. And Gene by his side. Has her own tractor. Jill Krause driving a 1948 John Deere Model D, 38 horsepower. Thanks, Jill. Jeff Krause is driving a 1950 John Deere Model A, 38 horsepower. Thanks, Jeff. Brendan Krause is driving a 1944 John Deere Model B, 22 horsepower. Jerry Ray of Benoit area. He's driving his 1959 John Deere 435. That has a General Motors diesel engine in that. 32 horsepower. Eugene Westland driving his John Deere H. 12 horsepower. Thanks, Eugene. He's owned this tractor for 70 years. Austin Krause is driving a John Deere Model A. Thanks, Austin. Dylan's driving a 1948 Farmall Model 340. Thanks, Dylan. Isaac Pitt coming along here with a Toro dump truck. A sweet little ride. Thanks, Isaac. Thank you. Luke. Matt's driving a 1947 Allis-Chalmers Model C. Another young driver here. Thanks for participating in the parade. Luke is driving his 1950 Allis-Chalmers WD. David David's driving his 1950 Farmall Super H. Super H. Thanks, David. From the Saxon area. George Koval is driving a 1951 Farmall H. Farmall H. Thanks, George, for everything you do for the show. Yep, thank you. Jeff Leakey from the Ironwood Way brought his 1929 Case, Model L, weighs at 6,000 pounds. 6,000 pounds. John is driving a 1953 Case DC4, rated at 45 horsepower. Thanks, John. Mike Secord coming along here with a 1930 Allis-Chalmers Model U. 1930. Thanks for bringing her to the show. Jacob Swanson is driving his Allis-Chalmers 612, a 1920 model. Thanks, Jacob, for everything you do. Beautiful tractor. Hopefully we get to play in the field a little bit this afternoon with some of these. Here we got Robert Swanson's driving a 1920 Allis-Chalmers 2035. 1927 to 2035. It's Jacob's tractor also. Bob? Tom Stipetich driving his 1952 Ford 8N. Nice looking tractor. Here comes Garrett driving a 1935 Dodge Coupe. Where's the disc? You gotta check this drawbar out. This is unique. Big old crescent wrench on there. That's being creative. Thanks, Garrett. Timmy's driving 1953 all over 88 diesel, owned by Jeff Koval, 46 horsepower. Nice tractor, nice running tractor. 6-cylinder diesel. Yep. John's driving Claire's 1952 Co-op E2. Nice, beautiful tractor. Thanks, John, for driving that for Claire. Claire's back here. Carolyn's driving a 1957 Cockshut 20 Deluxe. 1920 Cockshut Deluxe. Excuse me. You got Justin Weiss here. He's driving a 1948 Co-op E3. Nicely redone. Looks beautiful. Thanks, Justin, for taking her through the parade. Here we got Lyle Anderson's driving a 1957 Cockshut Golden Arrow. This Golden Arrow was Charlie Utillos. Thanks, Lyle. Cliff Utillos driving a 1954 Co-op E5. E5 diesel. Morning. Tom is driving 1958 Cockshut 540, 26 horsepower. Here we have a 1937 John Deere Model B, general purpose tractor, driven by Mike Rackney. Well, thanks to everyone who drove in the parade, showing off your pride and joys. So, looks like that's the end. Thanks for sitting around listening to me. And we got good food going on. We got steamer, I think, yep. He's lining up at the sawmill. Going to cut some more logs and boards. And kids events will be starting in the middle of the field here at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And we'll do some more thrashing over here with the thrash machines. Some of the guys are going to go out and do some plowing. So lots going on. Wagon rides, kiddie rides, all that stuff. So thanks again. Woo.
Don't say anything.
It's hard to
Ready, Glenn?
I don't know what that way it might go though.
I'll turn it by hand.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I got the neutral. Okay.
Get her up in the center.
Tell me when to pull.
Get it so it bites onto that big wheel. There we go. There we go, boys. Yes, sir.
That's why it's a little too loose. That's a slip.
Yeah. You need to back it up.
Yeah. Don't you think? You gotta get a little more depth in there.
Stand on the back of this sucker.
Get some more weight on there. Yeah.
Yep.
Only if Jerry had a reel.
The bigger you is, you know.
That looks better. I suppose belt stretch a little too, you know, so getting warm.
Just too much steam on it.
Yeah, no. No, we're okay there, but I did get up to 80 pounds. I like to run about 100, you know. Oh well.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Frank. How are you doing?
I had to come here and I see they're fucking around with the shop.
That's fancy. Yep. Camera. Yep. It's pretty sweet. Camera stick. Selfie. Selfie stick. Nah, it's pretty cool.
That's what it is, too.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Huh.